Hey Internet, it's Captain Erica here. I am excited to be doing a review today of the LT Wright GNS. This is a super awesome bushcrafting blade from LT Wright. It's a little rainy today, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, let's get this party started. Okay, so here's what the bushcrafting knife looks like in the sheath. So the GNS is a medium-sized bushcrafting knife, I would say. Nice dangler with ferro rod loop on the sheath, so that's very cool. I've already played with it a bit, that's why it's kind of dirty, but I couldn't help myself. So this is a stainless steel. It's an AEB-L stainless steel. Essentially it's a stainless, so it gets really sharp and it stays sharp for a long time, but it's still easy to sharpen. So I am not like a super huge steel nerd, but if you want to look it up, you certainly can. So this is a convex grind, and it has the thumb divots here, which is super nice. I often will use the thumb divots when like scraping against some wood to make some really fine shavings, or like the pitchwood fuzzies or something like that. So very nice. Okay, so I want to show a close-up here, and I've got green micarta, olive drab green, bright green liners, lanyard hole for a wrist strap, which you should have on the knife, thumb ramps here, LT Wright logo, convex grind, very nice and smooth, very sharp knife, even though I've already played with it, that's why it's all dirty up there, and you can see how I've been using it a little bit. So yeah. This knife is very shiny. Let's go ahead and use it now. Okay, so I cut this log. It was laying on the ground. I did not harm any trees in this process. So let's see what it looks like to baton, because I know batoning is a huge thing for a lot of people, myself included, so let's see how it does. Okay, so knife, log, another batoning, or my baton. Just another part of that log. So, as you can see, it's a fairly wide stick to be batoning with this knife, or fairly wide logs, so I would say that I wouldn't really want to baton anything wider than this, but let's do this. Let's do this piece. So that's what I'm going to do. No problem. No problem for this blade. Alright, let's make a feather stick. It's making some pretty curly curls here. I just picked some random stick off the ground, so it's pretty awesome. I'm not like a feather stick pro. I tend to make a lot of wood shavings, but I always have them fall off. But gosh, this is making some pretty cool spirals. So I'd say, despite the fact I've used this knife for a fair amount of little projects just playing around before I did this review, and I haven't sharpened it or anything. You know, I'm not really dainty with my knives. I just want to do stuff with them. So okay, so I'd say that after using this knife quite a bit, even before the review, hence why, like I mentioned earlier, it's all dirty and stuff. It's still wicked sharp, making pretty little wood curls here. So yeah, very happy with that. Okay, so I've moved out here in the open. I just want to make a real quick fire just to show you. I think it's really important that your knife can help you make a fire. So let's do this. So one of the nice things about the GNS, and I think probably all the LT Wright knives, is that they come with incredibly sharp spines on the knife here. So the back of the blade is super sharp. I've got my thumb kind of in the divot, pushed against the blade here. Just want to scrape off some pitch with fuzzies. Oh wow, that made a lot more than I realized. Okay. So the one thing about this guy is that blade, the back of it's so sharp, kind of grinds in, so I'm not quite used to it, but this should be enough to spark a flame. So actually, let's use the back of the blade so we see if it strikes the ferro rod. Wow. Whoa, that went really fast. Okay, so this is awesome for lighting fire. I don't think I'm supposed to be lighting fire in the woods yet. It's raining today, but anyway, you get the point. So this thing really scrapes a ferro rod better than any blade I've had, so that's super cool. Okay, so that's the initial review of the LT Wright GNS. I love this blade. It's got an incredibly comfortable handle. I want to use it a lot more and see how it does ergonomically long term. I don't have any doubts that this is going to be a comfortable blade to use. I'll probably build a bow drill with it so that you can see kind of how it works in other bushcrafty ways. But it's very sturdy. I mean, it batons, it does feather sticks, it helps me light my fires, so we're on a good start. So thank you so much, LT Wright Knives, for sending me this blade. I am incredibly excited to use this regularly in the woods. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you're interested in more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Peace!